The objective of this lesson is to use formulas to calculate the area of parallelograms, triangles, and trapezoids. Let's review the formulas we discovered in previous lessons for finding the area of each of these shapes. To find the area of a parallelogram, multiply the height times the base. To find the area of a triangle, multiply the base times the height, and then divide the product by 2. To find the area of a trapezoid, add base 1 and base 2, and then multiply the sum by the height. Then divide the product by 2. In this lesson, we will substitute the information we know into the formulas to determine the area for the different problems. Let's look at the following scenario. Vintage Glass Company replaces glass for a variety of different objects. Use substitution to calculate the area of each pane of glass that is needed to repair the following items. The first item is a lantern with a missing rectangular pane of glass. The formula for finding area of a rectangle is base times height. For these panes of rectangular glass, the base is 2 inches and the height is 6 3/10 inches. Let's substitute these two values into the formula and multiply the base times the height. 2 times 6 3/10 will get the product 12 6/10 square inches. The area of each rectangular pane of glass is 12 6/10 square inches. The next glass that needs repairing is an ornament made up of triangular panes of glass. The formula for finding the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. Each triangular pane of glass in the ornament has a base of 3 inches and a height of 5 5/10 inches. Let's substitute these two values into the formula and multiply the base times the height, and then multiply the resulting product by 1/2 or divide by 2. We get the answer 8 25/100. The area of each triangular pane of glass is 8 25/100 square inches. The final piece of glass that needs repairing are 2 trapezoid-shaped panes in this window. The formula for finding the area of a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 multiplied by the height and then multiplied by 1/2 or divided by 2. For pane A, base 1 is 6 8/10 inches and base 2 is 5 2/10 inches. Let's substitute these two values into the formula and add them together. 6 8/10 and 5 2/10 gives us the sum of 12. The height of pane A is 8/10 inches. When we multiply the 12 by 8/10 and then divide the product of 9 6/10 by 2, we get 4 8/10. The trapezoid-shaped pane A is 4 8/10 square inches. We will use the same formula to find the area of pane B. Add base 1, 5 4/10, and base 2, 5 inches, to get 10 4/10 inches. Then multiply the sum by the height of 8/10 and then divide by 2 to get 4 16/100. The area of pane B is 4 16/100 square inches. The objective for this lesson was to solve real-world problems by calculating the area of parallelograms, triangles, and trapezoids. We met this objective by substituting values into the formulas for each type of shape and then use the formulas to calculate the area.